What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Soulscast episode number 23. My name is Jake Landis, and today, with me once again, Bryce Gardner, also known as Pursueth himself.
What's up, guys?
Thanks for joining
We even
me
remembered
today.
what number it was today.
Yeah, we did. We're getting
moving
better.
up.
We're getting better about that. So, on today's Soulscast, we've had a little bit of content about the upcoming DLC, Ashes of Ariandel. But on today's Soulscast, we realized we hadn't done a traditional, sit down at the table with the mics
It's been a while.
podcast for a minute. So we figured we'd go back and get back to our roots and do another one of those. And on today's cast, we wanted to talk about the upcoming DLC, obviously, preparation for that DLC, how we want to play through it, what we're hoping to get out of it, what we're excited about with it, and given the brand new 4-minute long gameplay trailer that showed us pretty much everything, there's really no surprises left, but...
Oh, there will be surprises.
Well, but that's kind of the burden of being a Souls YouTube channel, too, is that we don't really have the luxury of... If we even if we did want to go into it blind, it's just not even an option. It's like
that's how I feel.
We have,
but look at Epic Name Bro. Epic Name Bro goes into things blind.
Right, but he's established.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can afford to do that. We can't. When there's news, we got to jump on it. And honestly, I really wouldn't have it any other way.
It's fun.
Every time I see a trailer, I have to make a thing about it. So, we just wanted to dive in. We're gonna watch the trailer. And kind of go through it and talk about a couple things as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that right off the bat, and then once we go through
gameplay trailer.
Yeah, once we go through the trailer, then we'll talk about how we want to play through it and all that good stuff. So
it'll be fun.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Praise from Soft. Praise the soft frums. So supposedly these trees, if you get too far away from them, they shoot fireballs at you, and if you get too close, they attack you.
Yeah, they're witch trees or whatever. So there's the throwable spear. That's maybe the most exciting thing as far as new weapons go for me.
I want new fucking strength weapons, dude. I want some big strength weapons.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get that for sure.
Boss weapon or something.
Yeah. So
the fire.
Did you see the fire? The enemies in the zone, I think, are definitely going to be weak to fire, and I think that's going to be something that can be exploited.
I'll probably just toss some fire bombs.
It's going to be. I think if a pyromancer build, I think could just face roll this entire DLC, but we'll see. I mean, that wouldn't be very smart of them to do, honestly, if they made everything weak to fire. But
well, I pyromancied the game the first time through, and I face rolled most of it, aside from a few things that were really challenging. But a lot of things were weak to fire. So
dude,
it was
this
spear,
Aldrich,
it's 6 fireballs.
Super weak to fire.
Yeah.
But
this guy shoots fire, so it's
yeah, I think that's going to be a new torch. I don't think it's going to be a pyromancy. I think it's going to be a new torch we pick up.
That you can just use.
Torch and oil or something like that, that you can just blow fire at people.
I don't see very many uses for that are actually practical. It seems more like a troll weapon.
Yeah, I'm not too excited about it, to be honest. Here's the other interesting thing.
I don't remember seeing that. He fell through the ground to a deeper part. I don't remember that.
Here's the other interesting thing. Miyazaki talked about in his most recent interview that he's implementing something called the Snowy Field, which is something totally different from the vanilla game. It's going to be a large open area that you have to get through.
I think that's what this is.
Right. I think so too, but I'm interested to see what he means by how it's going to be so different from the vanilla game. In what way is it? Is it going to be procedurally generated enemies? Is it going to be the same enemies everywhere you go?
I'm pretty certain that the reason that he said that is because the vanilla game, for the most part, each zone, it's kind of on tracks a little bit. You know what I mean? You have your end place that you have to get to, and there's only so many options. And it's going to end up being the same for this, too, but I think it's going to be more open and harder to find,
Yeah.
Maybe more Easter eggs, things like that, but I'm not for sure.
I mean, you can talk about, I mean, there are places like Farron Keep. I mean, that's a pretty large open area.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that that's entirely
True.
different. You know what I mean? So I'm interested. If he's going to say it's different from anything that's in the vanilla game, I'm curious what that means.
There is supposed to be like a PvP arena or something too, which seems awesome.
Yeah. So obviously that's going to be cool. So here he's holding the axe of that warrior guy.
It looks like a crescent axe kind of too.
It's the same axe.
Yeah, but it's just like the length of it and stuff. It seems like a similar style.
But you can clearly see.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it's the crescent axe. I'm just saying like it's going to be a similar style weapon.
Yeah.
Like it's like a bigger battle axe maybe.
Yeah, I think it's going to have that same weapon art of like the
There we
charge.
were just in Canehurst Castle.
Yeah, this guy looks so interesting. The gladiator sword and the weapon art on that shield looks super cool. And then you have Sif just running around, whether it's Sif or whether it's not. I mean, it's a giant great gray wolf.
I was watching Vaddy's video, and he said that he thinks that maybe that's one of those bosses where like it summons in players, because he said maybe that guy that was there looks like a player.
I don't think that guy was a player.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think that's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool, but
it would be cool.
And this is just like straight up Priscilla, like all the way. But so in that previous scene, when I listened to it, I thought they were saying, "Father, we don't need your flame" or something like that. But it's actually saying "flail."
Wow, that person has a chair attached to their ass.
Yeah,
did you notice that?
Yeah,
I never noticed that until now.
It's
That's
super
pretty funny.
Weird.
Yeah.
So everyone's saying that they think that that's Lloyd, which is interesting. It'll be really cool to kind of delve into the lore of this.
We always have every Monday and Tuesday off, and it comes out Monday night at like midnight.
Yeah.
So we're so lucky right now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Maybe you should put the other one up.
What?
The original trailer. The first DLC trailer. We might as well watch that one too.
If I can find it.
No, we're gonna watch God Eater 2 Rage Burst.
Dude, God Eater is tight.
Put some titties up there, man.
God Eater is tight, dude.
Yeah, this is the. Yeah, I watched God Eater. I liked it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You watched some of it?
I've seen the whole thing. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of Soul Eater or something.
No, God Eater is way sick.
Yeah. So, what are your game plans? You said you're thinking about making a whole new character for the DLC?
I'm tempted to. What is this in Spanish?
Why not just like respec?
Is this in Spanish?
No, it just has
weird
subs up.
Here's the thing: is because of the nature of having a channel like this, I have a character that I have a save on that has one respec that's level like 118, and after I respec and then I'm playing, I have to reload my save, or else I have to go in a new game +3, I think, to get more respecs, and then get all the way to Rosario's bedchamber again.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of in a tough spot where I just kind of want a fresh character.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about just starting the game as a strength build and rushing like the butcher's knife, using that straight off the go, and then also
Why the butcher's knife? It just sounds fun.
It's just like almost undebatably the best early game strength weapon.
Yeah. There's a couple other good options too.
Like you can get that weapon within the first like hour you play the game.
Yeah, you can get it really fast. The demon great axe is really good too.
You actually can't get that one for quite a bit.
You kill that demon by Sigurd, and then you turn it into soul.
You actually can't get it with that demon. I don't know if they changed that with the patch or
not. Oh
no,
but I think you can get the mace, the demon mace or whatever.
No, that's the Demon King great hammer. That one you get from killing the Demon King by the.
Are you sure you can't get the axe?
I thought you could too, dude, and it's not with that demon soul. I've tried it numerous times.
So is it the one from the Catacombs of Carthus? There's only 2 of them.
I think so, yeah.
I mean,
Catacombs aren't that far either.
doesn't take very long to get to.
But I mean, it doesn't make. If you're gonna do a strength build, you would still use the butcher's knife on the way there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, if I was gonna do a strength build for the beginning, what I'd probably do is, if I knew I was gonna rush a weapon like that, I'd probably just grab like a broadsword.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy.
Well, I just honestly want to use something I haven't used before.
Yeah, I can understand.
And
that.
I haven't used the butcher's knife yet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I hardly ever see people use it.
Well,
it's not super popular.
Maybe not in PvP, but I think it'd be fine in PvE.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I just don't see a ton of people using it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, I'm thinking about building a new character. I think I'm gonna make him strength and pyromancy, and then basically just pump points into strength and maybe even like vitality, and make him just like a tank.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
And use some more obscure pyromancies that you don't see too often. Like really, even put some points into attunement, and maybe use a ring.
Yeah.
And maybe have like 3 attunement slots, and just roll with like 3 pyromancies, and then like some heavy ass gear and weapons. Because pyromancy flame doesn't cost you any weight, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like
another really good early strength weapon is Vort's hammer. It's actually really good, and it has low stamina consumption.
It is a good early weapon, but you don't get that many scales very quickly. Like scales come slower at the beginning than.
But you can get 2 in the beginning, or 1 in the beginning off that guy, that crystal lizard. Mm-hmm. You can get enough to stay relevant if you just pick 1 scale weapon.
Yeah.
To use, you know what I mean? Like until you get to the point that you can have enough. So it's not too bad.
And the other reason I wanted to use the butcher's knife is you can put flame weapon
buffs on it, yeah.
And you can't buff for it, so
that's true.
And if everything is going to be weak to flame in the DLC, then
that's probably the way to go.
That's going to be the thing to do. But I don't know. Maybe I really don't know. Like
it's hard to say for sure.
I just kind of am in a weird spot with my top level character where I don't really, for some reason, I just don't want to take that character into the DLC because I'm constantly.
I just realized that
reloading my saves and stuff.
I might not want to use my top level dudes either because they're on like New Game 3 or New Game 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about. So like I kind of want to play through
think about that
in the first game. So
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have a Dex character that I was working on leveling up. I know that a lot of people don't like Dex characters, but I haven't really like messed with Dex hardly at all.
Well, you can respec too if you need to.
I've almost entirely done like big giant ultra weapons or bleed builds. That's it. So I was thinking about doing like a Chaos Blade build. So maybe that's what I'll do. I might just like level up that Chaos Blade dude and get him to like level 80 or 90 and have him ready to go.
Also, I don't know what you've been playing on, but keep in mind that if we want to play through the DLC together, you'll need a character that's ready on PS4 as well. Or Xbox, whatever we play on, but usually PS4.
I don't know what my PS4 dudes are at.
That's what I'm saying.
My Xbox dudes honestly are probably in a better position for it than my PlayStation 4 guys. Like I don't think I went on to New Game Plus with my high level Xbox dudes.
Right.
Man, I haven't even turned on my Xbox in forever. Seriously.
Dude, we need to play some Overwatch.
Yeah, I haven't played that in so long.
I haven't either. Playing Paragon too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm super hyped about the DLC. I'm super hyped to throw spears at people.
Just realizing that New Game Plus, I feel like I have to make a new guy.
That's kind of why I wanted to make a new guy, and also
I feel like I could do it on New Game Plus, but I want to experience it on like the base level first, and then go up.
And I wonder if there's gonna be new rings. I wonder if
there's 15 confirmed new weapons, and does it make me like a scumlord if I want to get the weapons and then give them to my low level dudes? Like,
no.
Does that make me a scumlord?
No.
Okay, it might a little bit, but I don't care.
I don't think that anyone. I mean,
every time I invade people at low levels anyway, I see people in, like, full Ornstein armor and shit.
Dude,
like, everyone
every,
does it because it's
time,
so easy
dude.
now because you can summon people from any level.
Yeah.
So, it's not really
that's
that
kind of the
deep.
nature of the game, and as far as invading goes, you're already at such a disadvantage anyways that you might as well do whatever you can do to, make it an even playing field.
That's why I like low levels because, like, I have, like, 12 or 14 Estus on my low level dude, my level 40 guy that I PvP the most on now, and, like, most people around that level have like 5 to 7 Estus, so that when I invade them, we have like the same number of Estus, so
right.
it makes it pretty even. And I honestly like, I really don't mind the healing at all. Like, if you're gonna heal, I'm gonna heal. I'll play you. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's gonna be. I'm really excited to see what the new PvP arena is gonna be like. What if there's like a 2v2 arena?
That'd be cool. I don't foresee them doing that, but it would be really cool.
I do.
Do you?
And he's also said that there's gonna be the arena they're gonna launch with this DLC, and then they said they're going to expand on the arena with the next DLC. So they're gonna make more.
I'm glad to see that because everyone knows Dark Souls 2 has been kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the
More
series
less,
in a way, and certain things like the lore has been super important, and it's like a big undertone, but it's been the lore of Dark Souls 2 has really carried over into 3 in a lot of ways, and I think we're going to see even more of it carrying over in like the DLC and like how certain things tie in. But the PvP arena coming back, like them like seeing that as like a good thing and like bringing it back, that's pretty
Dude,
intense.
the PvP arena was awesome. I loved PvPing in the arena in Dark Souls 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really good way to get cracked red eye orbs.
There's an arena type thing in Dark Souls 1 too, and it has these brackets. It's like 1 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, and 150 to 200 or something.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who think that the meta is going to go up to like 200 instead of 120, which I think it would be cool to see that because like I personally don't enjoy the 120 meta at all. I find it to be very it's highly favorable to all of these like quality builds and weapon builds.
Right.
But that's it.
Right.
And I have more fun when I'm fighting someone. It's like, oh, this seems like a quality build, and then all of a sudden they're casting sorceries or they're doing something like that's just more interesting to me. It's more dynamic.
Dude, when I was playing Dark Souls 2, this is like right when I first got into it. I was like level 189 or something like that, and that was the character I PvP'd on all the time, and I didn't level that character up to that point because I was like, oh, I'm gonna go above the 150 meta. It was just where my character was, and I decided, oh, I'm going to learn how to PvP in this game, and then I started just doing it.
We were like far into Dark Souls 2 as well, like multiple.
Yeah. Well, and it was like, back in the day, it was like this thing where I had to decide. I was like, okay, I'm going to learn how to PvP in Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Because you can't just jump in and think that you're going to do okay, because you're going to get wrecked. Like
I mean, that's pretty much what I did. I just started like trying.
Yeah, you just have to decide, like, okay, like, gonna take some losses.
I started on the bridge, man.
Out. Yeah,
and in front of Iron Keep, you know.
Oh yeah, that was the spot, dude. I think that was. I like that place for PvPing a lot better than Pontiff's.
Yeah,
Pontiff's is just kind of like drab and dreary.
It's also just like a little too open in a way.
It's just not enough. There's no environment to like. With the bridge, there was the part you could fall off, and then you had to jump on the rocks to get back.
Yeah,
and that created a lot of really cool scenarios.
Sniping
and
people that jump, fell down and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully with this PvP arena, there's something more interesting going on than
they
just.
They barely even touched on that in the trailer too. You noticed that?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna give it. I mean.
They've given away some, but that's what makes me feel like we're gonna get some surprises. We're gonna get something cool, like that no one really thought was gonna happen or whatever.
Yeah, and they showed us the 2 bosses. I mean, they said there's only 2 bosses confirmed, and that's the chick with the scythe and.
But I
Lloyd
guarantee you,
we're
gonna get some actual NPCs that we can talk to, or maybe we're gonna run into some NPCs from previously, or new NPC quest chains. Like there'll be some cool stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, I'm really curious about the Gladius and that shield,
the wolf shield,
and who that NPC was, and what that gear's about, and who that wolf is, and what's going on with the two bosses. Is that chick a firekeeper? Why does she have a scythe? Like Life Hunt scythe was a Priscilla miracle. Well, or was it a dark?
It's like a dark.
Yeah,
miracle.
but it was like. And that's just really interesting. There's just so many contrasts. And they've also confirmed that this is a painted world. It's not the same painted world, but it is a painted world. So it's like, all right.
What does that mean?
What is it? Okay. Like, let's just...
To me, I feel like it's like they're all the same and like attached maybe. It's like part of the same one, but I don't know.
Yeah, like painted worlds are these things that get created just to like put things that the world doesn't have a place for.
To me, it almost looks like the painted world like way farther in the future because there's all these like broken battlements and shit and broken castles, and they're all covered in snow, and it's almost like that castle that you go to in the Painted World was just destroyed or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But yeah, guys, we just wanted to touch base with you guys about the DLC and talk to you about our plans with that coming up.
Yep.
A little under a month away now. Yeah, at this point,
very exciting, man. That's gonna be so much fun.
Coming really quick. Next month's gonna be awesome. We got Gears of War on the 11th. We're gonna do some PvP stuff with that. We'll probably upload some footage, do some things. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll probably just have some fun with it, and then Dark Souls 3 on the 25th or the 24th at midnight.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be really fun. We're probably gonna do some sort of playthrough together. Obviously, there'll be a lot of PvP stuff to come out of that. Some weapon showcases, all kinds of stuff. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week for another Soulscast, and don't forget, praise the sun.